Hey my pretty people, welcome if you are new, welcome back if you are returning. I am Penny. This is Penny's Pretty Plans. On my channel we focus on making plans, playing in our planner, doing all the stickers, all the colors, all the things. This is my CP Petite size goal planner. You guys have seen the setup video, all that good stuff. This is how it worked for me from end of April, beginning of May through the end of June. So 2 months ish. I didn't do the best, but you know, it is what it is. I have messed up the planner. You see all the blue and like, look at that. I am a couponer sometimes, and there was a really good deal at CVS on some dish soap, and I bought the dish soap, but instead of putting it was in the bag, but instead of putting it in the floorboard, I set it on top of the seat. One of the bottles was open. I got dish detergent all over my planner. I had to throw away a lot of things. This is this is what I was able to keep. You can see that there is blue stuff all over. My car seat is effed up. I need to hit it with some water and a scrubber and a sucker, a vacuum, a water vacuum. I just haven't, being lazy. And so this happened shortly after I put this together, so not that long ago. And then here, like this week, I had my water cup spill in my planner bag, and so really only these back pages got wet, but you can see that I might as well go ahead and pour these out. All of them are not bad, but those particular two were. But you can just see that, like, water man doesn't mix with paper, and neither does, oh yeah, my envelope got wet. So I wanted to do a flip through and show you what I got, what I did, how I used it. And then I'm going to come back with it all set up, because I already know what kind of changes I want to make for Q3. And yeah, so this is how I used it from end of April to end of June. So like, you've seen all of this. There was some the dashboards that you all saw. And see, like, this is all bent up here, but the dashboards that you all saw, I had to get rid of those because of the dish soap. I will probably, I don't know that I'll keep this in there, because like I said before, it comes out super easy. And either way, so you know, my goals section, I had sent out a couple of goals and some action steps, not a whole lot. I have been working on my Q3 goals, so I'm not going to show you guys that yet. You have seen these pages. I made these pages for my my half letter size too. So I just you know, shrunk them down, remade them, whatever. Didn't cut them right. You can see that they are too long. So, but this was a sample size. This is all that. I have no idea what this is on here. Into my habit section, I made these sheets for, so like, my goals that I have for like business, social media, my home, wellness, exercise, food, and then I put my meals here. The idea is to put down one thing per day, like one focus per day in each category, so that you can reach your goals. So like, I have my meal plan here, and my food section is like what I can do to like make the meal plan happen. So like prep my lunch for the next few days was the task for these. I didn't do it, but that was the thought. I need to meal plan for next week, so then on Friday I have my grocery list and I can shop. In my exercise section, I want to be doing hot yoga Monday and Wednesday, and then walk, and then do like, I don't know, regular yoga on Sunday, whatever the yoga studio offers on Sunday, whichever class, So for my wellness, I am working on journaling. For my home, Monday I wanted to clean the kitchen, good. Tuesday I wanted to sweep all the floors. Saturday I need to clean the bathroom. You get the idea. For social media, I needed to post my cloth and paper order, which I did. Y'all saw that. Y'all saw my petite setup. So it's a work in progress. This was the first week that I tried it, and this was in June, so this wasn't a May thing, and this was the second week in June, because third week in June it's a little bit more filled out. Yeah, it's a little bit more filled out, but you get the idea. I had my meal plan a little more filled out. Like I needed to juice, so that was like my thing, and cook the quesadilla. This was still my exercise. For wellness, I needed to take my vitamins, make some doctor's appointments, refill my vitamins case. Just like one thing to focus on that day to help me get closer to my goals. So that was that. This is the third week. It's even more filled out, right? So I can see that I am getting better with it. I'm not so great with the execution. So like I know that I needed to clean these strawberries, but I didn't. I just been cleaning whatever strawberries I'm eating at that time, instead of going and cleaning all of them so that they're all ready to just be eaten. Shit like that. So like, I have been journaling more. I have been doing some of the things, not all of the things, and that's fine. I got to learn what we got. So this is this week. This is for next week, and I got to get my printing down. You see, like, this is way over. It needs to be this way. So it's a work in progress. I still never did use this, so that's that. This was for May. My habits that I wanted to do, I didn't track very well, and I am notoriously shit at habit trackers, but I want to do better. So again, that was for May. I didn't do any for June, but I am going to do for July. So yeah, these were just some ideas of some habits that I can do. So that is that. See, I got soap. I can't believe I did that. You guys have seen my monthlies. For June, I filled it. I stickered it up. I didn't write anything. So I was supposed to try to figure out how I want to use this calendar. I didn't. So I have July through December in here. Into my daily section, I did use some. It wasn't an everyday thing. So like, this is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then not again until the 20th. So like I said, I definitely did have some days where I didn't, I didn't plan. So like, and even on these days, so this was the 21st, but I don't know what these days were. I didn't write it in. This was the 30th and the 31st, and then not again until June 15th. So, and then June 15th to the 22nd, and then 23rd, and then I started using it more consistently. So that is disappointing, but I can see what I need to work on. So yeah, I'm gonna get it set up for July, have more daily pages. My project section, I did do a couple of things. What is that? Yeah, I told y'all I am going to be starting a planner business. Yeah, I haven't done any of those things that are on my list for May. This is for me to get back into YouTube. So I have some videos and some tasks that I need to do. My notes section. This was what I drew out, what my idea looked like for these. So like I knew, that I wanted to have some sections, these, things. So this was the idea and this was the execution, which I think that's pretty cool. So I'll be keeping this in there. And then empty notes, envelope, and then my master lists. This I'm gonna need to rewrite it, but these are my juices that I make consistently, and then any other juice recipes I'll put on here to do. And then these are empty and broken. Not broken, but wet and crazy looking because they got wet. So yes, that is the current setup. I am going to be working on this weekend getting it set up for the next quarter. I have some ideas on how I want to do that, and I will be back in, I don't know how long it's going to take me, but you'll see me back in 1 second. So see you in a second. All right, y'all, I'm back. It's like a month later. Today is July 25th, so that goes to show you what I got going on. So this is my current setup, and it's just something about it I am not feeling, and I can't put my finger on quite what it is that's not working for me. So yeah, but this cover is a cover from Amazon. It's a A6 size. I think that's what this size is, A6. And it is just slightly too small. Maybe I need smaller disc. I didn't even think about that. Smaller disc might be better, but I'd have it in the second snap, but it just needs maybe another ½ inch on the side here. And so maybe that would do it with smaller discs. I don't know. I didn't think about trying that. I don't know that I have any smaller discs. But yeah, I had intended on sending it back. I think it's like a Moterm dupe. So it has like that and, all the pockets and stuff. You see I didn't use because, like I said, I intended on sending it back. But then I missed my return window. I missed my return window. So I was like, I'm just gonna put it on here. We're gonna make it do what it do, So this is it. I did make myself some new dashboards. This all came from Canva, some double-sided. Y'all have seen the dividers, so I made some vellums. Yeah, here. And then I made some dividers, but I made them just slightly too big. And then this cover is like missing the tab part up. Like it really needs to have that the laminated edge. So yeah, but that's not the function part that's bothering me. But so I did it for the quarter. Again, double-sided dividers. This is July, August, I love that, and September. And yeah, this is another vellum. Again, I just got these patterns off Canva and printed it at work. Yeah, so back to July. These were my habit trackers. You see, not one damn day. Not one day. And then I didn't even realize that this one here, this side, is not even a damn habit tracker. And I don't really want to hear what's the point of this then. Oh, and I did have this dashboard too. So yeah, it just, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. I can't quite put my finger on it. This was the decoration that I did for July. And then I only used it, let's see, I used on the 1st, the 8th, the 14th, and the 18th. And today's the 25th. So 1, 2, 3, 4 days this month have I used my goal planner, because it's just, it's not right. It's not sitting with me. So I'm gonna have to do some soul searching here, see if I can put my finger on what it is, what I need to do, if I just need to totally custom the whole thing out, like what I need to do. So yeah, that is the July setup. So nothing special. It is what it is. Next time I show you it, it will be better. So yeah, that is that. I will see you. Thank you for tuning in. Do the things, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all of those, and I will see you guys in, I don't know, a week, a day, a month, 6 months. We'll see. Bye.